Imagine this. You're cleaning out a junk drawer in your kitchen and you find a credit card, one that you've never heard of before, you've never even seen. What the f is this? So this is a problem that we have seen happen over and over again during a divorce. Once you get to the financial discovery, you find out that there were bank accounts maybe that you never knew of, credit cards that you never knew existed, or sometimes you knew they existed, but you didn't know the balances that were on them. So if you're finding yourself in a similar situation, let me tell you what you're not going to do. You're not going to act emotionally, you're not going to confront your spouse, and you are going to watch the rest of this video. So over the next few minutes, I'm going to show you what finding a secret credit card or secret accounts could actually mean while going through a divorce in Connecticut. You're going to learn when you may be responsible for any debt, when you may not, what you're entitled to, and the things that you should do before making your next move. Hi, my name is Kristen Wolf with Wolf & Shore Law Group. We are a family law firm here in the state of Connecticut. We help you to navigate through your family law matters so that you can move on with your life. The first thing that you need to understand is just because your spouse was spending behind your back does not mean that you are going to be responsible for all or even half of it. In Connecticut, we don't simply look at whose name is on the card. We have to figure out why that debt was created, when it was created, who benefited from it, was it used for family expenses, or was it something completely unrelated to the matter, and was it something that everyone was aware of happening to create this debt? Those facts matter. So most people in this situation are going to find that card and freak out. They're going to emotionally respond, they're going to confront their spouse, and they're going to go down the rabbit hole of trying to figure out every last dollar that was spent. And sometimes we've even seen people move money to other accounts, take out large sums from joint accounts and put them into private accounts. Don't do that. That is an irrational emotional response. Let me tell you why that's not going to work. Number one, if you've already filed for divorce and you're going through the discovery process, you are under the automatic orders of the court, which says you can't do exactly what I just explained. Start moving money out of the accounts and reducing access of that money to your spouse. Number two, if you have not yet filed for divorce, your first thing that you want to do is contact a divorce attorney so that you can plan and you can make this a very thoughtful response to the information you just found. Remember, Connecticut is what we call an equitable distribution state, which means that they are here to determine what is fair and equitable under the circumstances. Every circumstances are different, so we have to look at the facts of the case to determine if making this a joint debt or one of the parties responsible for it is fair and equitable under the circumstances. So here's our solution to the predicament that you're in. If you haven't yet filed for divorce, compile as much information as you can and bring it with you to your consult so that you can explain what is going on to the attorney and you can come up with a thoughtful plan as to how to proceed. If you are in the process of divorce, then wait for that discovery process to be completed. Make sure you are talking to your attorney and explaining to them the circumstances. And if you can't get the documentation that you need through that process, your attorney will have solutions for you as to how to obtain that information so that you have all of the right tools to move forward. And if you're unaware of what discovery is, it's mandatory in the state of Connecticut per our statutes. We each file what is called a mandatory request for production, which requires for each party to compile all of the statements of every bank account, every credit card account, tax returns, W-2s, pay stubs, and so on and so forth for the last 2 to sometimes even 5 years. And the judges in the state of Connecticut take discovery very seriously. So there are very little ways that anyone is going to get around that. So if you're in a situation like this, or you know of somebody who found a hidden credit card in their junk drawer, give us a call at 203-745-3151 or visit our website at www.wolfandshorelaw.com. We're here to help you get through this process as efficiently as possible.